Alright, what's up everybody? Today we've got Blackbeard concept. So we're going to be doing a red attacker bounty fest. Yeah, we're just going to, we made this, me and Mamba, we made this concept. We just made it to, just give our ideas on what we think are some mechanics that could come to the game, and maybe what we could see with this Blackbeard that we currently have in the leaks and should be upcoming. So Mamba, why don't you go on ahead and I don't think there's any need for introduction, but why don't you go on ahead and just say you're here, say hello.
What's up guys, it's OP Mamba, What's
up? So alright, here's the first picture. So this is the Blackbeard right here. So red attacker, of course, and then also major shout out to Happy OPBR. Yeah, so we all three of us made the concept, and we kind of had this up for a little while now, but it's kind of getting close to the time for Blackbeard to come out, so we decided to push this video out, and yeah, so
man,
all three of us
go check out Happy because he has some very interesting video. Yeah, number 2 best Blackbeard sim because obviously he was number 1. But yeah, man, shout out to Happy, goated mans.
Yes. Happy, you can check him out. I'll have him again in the as I think Mama said, the description and also the pinned comment. Definitely check him out. He has some really cool videos. Most of them are about like stats in the game and like
Man's probably one of the most creative OPBR YouTubers.
Yeah. He definitely has like it's different from like your average, run of the mill OPBR YouTuber. It's different. Neither of us, me nor Mamba, have like his type of video. So definitely go check that out. And I'm sure you're not gonna be disappointed. Alright, Mamba, why don't you go on ahead and read us out the stats real quick.
Alright, so for HP we got 9,134, attack 2,423, defense 2,167. Even though I'm not a OPBR nerd like Certainty, and I think it's pretty good stats, good HP attack, all that.
Those stats are at boost 3. So that's why they might look a little bit too high, but yeah, that's a boost 3.
Boost 2 picture right there. Don't look at that.
Yeah, it's boost 3.
Yeah.
All right. So for skill 1, we have Black Matter. Why don't you go ahead and read that?
All right. So skill 1, Black Matter, creates darkness area in front of a character. Area stays 10 seconds, then attacks and inflict darkness once removed. While opponent is in area, damage will be dealt and tends to inflict darkness and stagger. While using the skill, cannot be staggered or downed. So attack reduced by 40% for 11 seconds. Skill attack 44, darkness 3 seconds. Probability 30%. Stagger activation 40%. Skill attack 565 for step 11. Darkness 11 seconds, 100%. Cooldown 47 seconds. Holy shit, that was a lot.
Yeah, so basically, he's gonna make almost as if you've seen like kids skill 1. Yeah. No, it's yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I think it's skill 2. Yeah, so Raid Kid, his skill 2 how it has like a little swirling thing of trash around him. Is going to be about that size, but instead of being around him, it's going to be directly in front of him. So it's going to pull everyone in, and then so as it pulls them in, it deals damage. So you can see right there, 44 damage, and then it reduces their attack while they're sucked in, so that they don't hit you as hard while they're sucked in. So because they can still attack you, however, one, they can't dodge out because of the darkness, which they could get lucky and they don't get inflicted by it, but it's not that likely. And then also they get staggered while they're in there sometimes. So it's just meant to make it like you really don't want to be in there. And then another thing about it is that because it sucks them in, it doesn't have like complete control of the person. So if you were to spin around in circles with your D-pad, it would let go of the character at some point because the vortex is only so strong. So basically all you gotta imagine is you have to move your D-pad kind of in small movements. That way the character in the vortex doesn't get let go of. And then the last attack, super hard hitting, and it deals 11 seconds of darkness, so even after the attack, they aren't going to be able to dodge for 11 seconds.
That's OP.
Which is,
so you can start comboing up and they can't even dodge.
Yeah, it's
That's
wild.
wild.
They have to start attacking.
That's wild.
Yeah. So, skill 2, why don't you go on ahead and read that one out then?
Skill 2, Dark and Hypo Center Attack. So mid-range area attack that attracts the enemy to your current position, increase damage against power users, then deal long-range area attack that deals damage, tremors, and knockbacks opponent, defense and speed debuff at level 5 while using skill Nullify Down and Stagger. Like, oh my god. Alright, so step 1, skill 1, skill attack 56. So 4 hits, dark activation for 100% for 2 seconds. So step 1, speed and defense reduced by 30 seconds. 30% for 15 seconds. Step 2, skill attack 800. Step 2, knockback. Cooldown 39 seconds. Increase damage against power users by 150%. So yeah, this one's actually 39 seconds. That's kind of good.
So yeah, this one's supposed to be it's a made-up attack, but it isn't like Power Warriors. So basically, imagine V1 Blackbeard, how he has a thing that sucks in people in front of him. Instead of just in front of him in like a small, like kind of narrow angle, instead it's almost everyone in front of him. So as long as they're not that far away, they just suck them in, and then so while they're in there, they take. It's almost like a mix of both V1 and V2, or V1 Blackbeard skill 1 and skill 2. So deal some attacks while they're being sucked in, and after that, as they're in the ball, he does the hypocenter attack. That's an attack by Whitebeard where he makes like the ball attack for I don't even like a tremor ball.
Yep.
Yeah. And then once he punches that does a whole lot of damage, like 800
on that hit.
Yeah, 800. That's high. And then yeah, you can see they get dark while they're in it, so they can't dodge. And then they get a speed and defense debuff, which are both really good, and knockback at the end. And then as you can see, 150% increased damage against power users basically means you're doing over double the amount of damage against power users.
Yeah, that's gonna be really good against those Devil Fruit users.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, now we get into the crazy stuff, the traits. Why don't you go on ahead and read these traits?
So first one, recover 2% of HP 3 times when enough damage is taken to KO character. Nullify darkness, tremor, and reduce freeze by 80%. Whoa.
Yeah. So 3 revives. Kind of imagine Usopp, and now imagine 1 more life. But it's only 2%. So, yeah.
So he nullifies darkness and tremor, right?
Yeah. He nullifies darkness, tremor, and then he has the trait from Whitebeard where he reduces freeze.
Goated. Alright. So inflicting 2 status effects within 6 seconds, nullifies stagger for 10 seconds.
So yeah, if you inflict 2 status effects, even if they're the same one, but as long as you inflict them with 2 seconds, you nullify stagger for 10 seconds.
So when attacking opponent with the first attack of normal combo, 50% for darkness, third for 50% chance of tremor. So he uses both of fruit, which I really like that.
Yeah, so the normals were gonna be the first one was gonna be like a darkness like pull skill. So like imagine Blackbeard V1. Now imagine a mini vortex that he pulls in people with. And then the second one is just a normal, maybe like a punch or something. And then the third one is like a tremor punch. So the first one's gonna have 50% chance for darkness, and the third one's gonna have a 50% chance for tremor. So this is kind of interesting.
Last, you can just start wailing on them.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because if they, it's kind of interesting. The darkness is gonna be make them unable to dodge, and then the third hit is gonna make imagine Primebeard. However, typically with Primebeard, people dodge out of the normal attack. If you get the darkness off, they can't dodge out of it. So this is nice because you can go back and forth. And then here's the other catch though. If they get tremor from the third hit, and then you use the first hit and you get darkness, it removes the tremor and replaces it with darkness. So just something to know. But yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, when attacking an opponent inflicted with darkness, reduce skill 2 cooldown 3%, 5% skill 1 for tremored opponents.
So yeah, if you attack someone that has darkness, you reduce your skill 1 cooldown, or skill 2 cooldown, and then if you attack someone that's tremored, you get skill 1 cooldown.
Alright. So trait 1. When attacking power users, increase damage dealt by 40% and remove status effect when knocked back or downed.
Yeah, so this one's kind of interesting. When you attack a power user, you it's basically just supposed to be yeah. I really like the part where it's like remove status effects when knocked back or down.
That's better than the like the shit that ulti has, right? Like I think it's like 80%.
Yeah, 80%. In certain cases, yeah, that's definitely better. However, I gotta say, it is a little bit hard to get. So, like for example, when you're using your skill 1, you can't be downed. So the only way that's gonna happen is you're gonna get knocked back. So it is nice. However, at times, yeah, it can be kind of hard to get that off.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me read this next one out. When attacking an opponent that nullifies status effects, increase damage dealt by 30%, and then 40% when attacking opponent inflicted with status effect. So pretty easy there. You feel any certain way about that, or?
So when attacking an opponent that nullifies status effect. Oh, so when the nullifies status effect, increase damage to them. Right?
Yeah.
Then
So if they nullify
attacking
the status effect that you're trying to inflict, you increase damage, and then if they already have a status effect, you increase damage.
That's actually kind of goated. That's actually good.
Yeah. Now I gotta say, one specific character, just one, but poor Primebeard. Primebeard and Oldbeard are completely demolished by this character. First off, color advantage. Second, he nullifies tremor. Third, he gets a total of, okay, this is kind of crazy. If the Primebeard has darkness inflicted, this Blackbeard is dealing 110% damage increase against Primebeard. And then also you want to include color disadvantage, so that's 130% damage increase.
So,
it is.
So
yeah,
don't even use that man's in front of him.
He's gonna just, it's not even gonna be a fight.
Yeah. That's insane. Alright, so trade 2. When inflicting opponent with darkness, reduce damage by 50 for 10 seconds, removes defense buff and reduce defense by 5% for 20 seconds, stacks with other defense debuff.
Yeah, so this is a lot. Whenever he inflicts opponent with darkness, which happens a lot, yeah, he reduces damage for himself by 50% for 10 seconds. Obviously, this doesn't stack. And then also, to the opponent, he removes their defense buff and reduces their defense by 5% for 20 seconds. And this stacks with other defense buffs. So from the skill 2, which also gives us a defense buff, that stacks with it. And then also if you were to use or inflict opponent with darkness multiple times, then also stacks. So yeah, really good there. And then once you're at the last one.
A lot of stacks. Alright, when attack by power user's enemy, reduce damage received by 30%. So that's good. More damage reduction.
Yeah. So kind of a lot there. 80% damage reduction if you're attacked by a power user and you inflict darkness, which is, yeah, that's good. That's defender territory.
Yeah. So like a tanky attacker, almost, you can say, right?
Yeah. Though he's not as tanky as the Zoro concept, which is on Mamba's channel. Yep. Go check that one out. That is a really, really tanky, high survivability.
Don't say
green,
the crack,
yeah.
Yeah, green something. You have to check out the
green something. Go check out the video. It's a EX, and it is a nice Onizoro concept. We both made that.
People love that.
Go check that out. Yeah. He's nice.
For sure.
Yeah. So that is gonna be it though. I do hope you like the concept and everything. Obviously go check out Mamba. Very good videos there. Also, we're gonna have a lot more concepts coming, so do be on the lookout for that. We're gonna have a lot more. I'm sure you guys are gonna enjoy them. But yeah, again, go check out Mamba if you don't know who he is. I don't know how you would know who he is. He's fairly large now. He just hit 10K as is the time of recording this video. But regardless, go check that out. Let us know how we do with the concept. If it's too bad, if it's too broken. Actually, don't let us know if it's too broken. You know, just anything else though. If you like the concepts, if you don't like the concepts, just let us know. And
definitely, man. Let us know if he's gonna be Bounty Fest or EX. You know.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure both of us believe he's gonna be EX, but we decided on the chance that he was gonna be Bounty Fest, we might as well have a concept ready for him. So, yep, that's gonna be it though. So take care, everyone.